What's up, Jizz Pants? Welcome to Boner Pains. I don't know why that was such an aggressive start, but we're having an aggressive goddamn start today, and that's the way it's gonna be. Whatever. We are on the walk home. If you remember from the last episode, Doki Doki Literature Club, making funny noises. Anyway, if you remember from last time, we had just joined the club, and we're walking home with our girl, Sayori! I think, if that was her voice, I don't know. But anyway, so we'll just fucking dive in. So the whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Remember, we have the four girls. We have Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Anyway, let's do this shit. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. There you go. Even he put a bit of a lilt on Monika. A lilt? Emphasis. That's the fucking thing I was looking at. Anyway, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ooh, alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem. Great. Do I get to help write a poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh shit, I don't remember what the girl's like. I forget. She likes horror. She's a dickhead. Sayori's like strange. She's over the top and shit. Boop. What the hell? This is interesting. I was not expecting to actually have to use boop. Okay, she likes boop. Boop. Boop together. Okay. Boop together. Skipping philosophy. There you go. This doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Clouds. Why are they all going for Natsu? I don't want the little one. Let's see. Explode. That's got to be. Yeah, explode. That's right. We'll go for Yuri. I think. Parfait. Sure, parfait can be in. No! Why Natsuki? Why? I don't know why. Who would put parfait in a goddamn poem? Let's see. Hurt. Okay, apparently she likes hurt. I thought she was all happy and shit. Let's see. Existence. Yeah, she's the philosophical one, apparently. Large word. Unrestrained. There we go. Massacre. There we go. Unrestrained massacre. Like it. Unrestrained massacre strawberry. God damn it, Natsuki. You're so stupid. Depression. Okay. What the fuck? This is, I think it's a pretty close race. I think Natsuki's winning though. Disaster. There we go. Disaster. Effulgent. Knew she was gonna like that one. I actually don't know what effulgent means. Hang on a second. I'm fucking Googling effulgent. Just, this is a real professional show here. We like to do things that make a lot of entertainment for the viewers. So we're gonna Google fucking effulgent right now. What the hell do you mean, effulgent? Effulgent. Shining brightly. Radiant. Emanating joy or goodness. Okay, that's cool. So you could say that my penis was effulgent. It radiates goodness. Entropy. So she just likes big words. So after image, there we go. This is unrequited. Okay, maybe she likes some sort of big words. Meager. Yeah. Contamination. Oh, talk dirty to me, baby. That's what I like to see. How do we do? Monika. Hi again, Willie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Willie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. That's what that noise is, right? I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Willie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh my god, manservant Willie. How desperate the fuck are you? Anyway, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Willie can become good friends too. Sayori? That was Willie, not Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. It wasn't weird. It's just like, you guys can be friends too. It's nice. It's sweet. Thank you, Sayori. Look, I appreciate your candor in this matter, but whatever they think, fuck them. They suck. You're the gal, Sayori. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori? Me? Oh, fuck. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. They made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, baby. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. But I see there's a door behind you with a little bit of room behind that chair, so why don't we play some Scrabble in there, because we're not disgusting pigs, okay? Maybe we'll read the poems, have a nice date, sit down, enjoy some cupcakes like they were yesterday. I mean, I'm getting hungry, actually. All this talk of cupcakes, and I'm not getting any, so somebody send me some fucking cupcakes, please. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Aww. Why would it not, Yuri? By the way, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked you a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, damn, Slun. Damn, Slun, you're getting in. You are going to use that closet for more than Scrabble, baby. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yo. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Seriously, that's where my jizz deposits are gonna be later, alright? Just fuck it, don't touch the closet, I like it the way it is. It's kinda getting me hot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Did she crap herself, or are you thinking crap? What is going on? What's with that musical turn, by the way? We getting a bit... Hey. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just checking you out. You're a filthy whore. Fuck, sorry. Oh, the things I fucking do to entertain myself. Jesus Christ. Why are you watching me do this? This is stupid. And I'm pretty sure it's just like... This is the like, uninteresting part of this game, as far as I'm aware. I don't know what happens after this, but I have heard, pray tell, this is the not interesting part. So, when it gets to the interesting part, what the fuck is gonna happen then? Jesus Christ. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it.
Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? 'Cause she gave you one. She wants to touch it willy, fuck's sake.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. Good cover-up, lady. Good cover-up, girl. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. If it's blindingly obvious would be the correct, and she probably doesn't need to tell you. She'd just be able to fucking know, mate. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl at high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of lame. Sounds fucking ludicrous. Sorry. I will... Suspension of disbelief. Right, let's go, baby. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Willie?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, bam, the dirt is gone. Thank you, Easy Off Bam. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. You fucking silly duffin piece of shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah?
Yes. Sorry. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
God, should have picked a different girl. Jesus. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh. Amazing. Sorry, that... Just a little bit of spittle came out of my mouth and started rolling down my lips, so I had to stick it up. I don't know why I'm fucking telling you that. What the... Anyway, it feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Yeah.
That's boob, isn't it? Right there. Just covered by a page? Or is that desk? It looks like boob to me. Anyway, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it's to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Scandalous! It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep this up with her. I gotta say one thing before we go any further right now. Books have never got anyone laid. Ever. Never in the history of humankind, books have never got laid. Even if you friggin' write the thing, it's never got you laid. Okay, maybe that's getting a little bit over the top. But anyway, with Doki Doki Literature, it's a literature club. Let's refocus. Let's just do this, okay? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks, I think. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think?
So? How did she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Yeah, sick compliment, bro. Sick compliment. It's complisalt. Actually, complisalts are good. Never mind. He's negging her. That's gonna work in 1990, so go, son. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
It was a hand? I don't fucking know. You remain silent for a moment.
But Willie, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Exactly, negging the fuck out of her.
That's so embarrassing you think that.
Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. The fuck, dude? The fuck? Who isn't? She's self-conscious. Basically, you were saying that she's self-conscious. And who isn't self-conscious about the fact that it's brought up that they're self-conscious? That's like the easiest way to make someone self-conscious is bring up the fact that they're fucking self-conscious. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. So now you want to fuck a book character too. Well, good for you, Willie. Good for you.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Oh no, Monika, she jumped in. It's because Monika is the one that you want, baby. Monika is the one that you want. Yuri, you're right. I'd take you, but let's be honest, Monika, she's the cool one, so that's pretty much the way it goes.
I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down.
I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my something. Thumb, I think. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. A mental note? You idiot! That's book reading 101. Mental notes don't fucking work. You forget. Alright, you gotta put in that bookmark. Probably, if you want to impress Yuri, put in a bookmark that's actually a Magnum condom, and then she'll be like, whoa! Next time you open that book, she'll be like, whoa, big boy. I know who I'm reading this book with, baby.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now,
Actually, honestly, everyone fucking writes poems in school, don't they? Isn't that like part of English? Maybe they don't teach English in Japan. Maybe I should think a bit more about what I'm doing with my commentary. Maybe I should just be a better person in general. Who cares? Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically put out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's just show it to Sayori. We don't want to be so fucking eager and go to Yuri, right? So let's go to Sayori. Good friend, we'll go... Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. She's my good friend after all. Oh, this is a good poem, Willie. Are you sure it's your first time? Speaking of first times, do you want to mow my lawn later? I know you've never mowed a lawn before, so it's getting pretty thick. Of course. What is my brain? It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Good point. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Willie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. That's nice. Thanks, Sayori. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? No, thank you. I'm good, bro, I'm good. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, who the fuck starts a poem like that? Anyway, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy from my eyes? Okay. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The fuck? I don't understand why there's like a rhyme scheme in the second paragraph, but there's not in the rest of it. But cool. I want breakfast. You know, to be fair, the poem does end with a good thump. With I want breakfast. That's a good, like, mic drop end of poem situation. I want breakfast, bitch. Bam. Poem done. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I was meant to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, Willie dropping shade. Motherfucker. Like, oh, I'm not very good at poems, but I'm gonna fucking slap the motherfucker who made a crap poem so they can feel how I would feel if they dogged me on my poem. Like, he's not a stand-up gentleman at all. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Why do you always say shit that clearly has connotations and then take it back? Willie's a piece of work, honestly. He's an absolute piece of work. That's rude and dickish and, like, pretending like he didn't think that was gonna happen. I know your game, Willie. I know your fucking game. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Wow, you're a fucking Michelin 5-star chef. Michelin 3-star. There's 3 stars in Michelin, isn't there? Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Shut up, I do it every day. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Great. Who should I show my... Do we have to actually go through all of them? Okay, so Monika's the big fish we want to land. So now that we've had someone proofread it, we're like, okay, now we're going to impress the fuck out of Monika. That's what we're going to do.
Hi, Willie. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. How about Tuesday, weekly orgy, sold? Anyone else? Everyone else? We in? We're in? Okay, I'll just see myself out. Thank you for having me.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Willie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monika my poem.
Great job, Willie. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. And you see the magnum fucking condom, baby.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what, Yuri? Likes to sound good writing.
I don't even know what the fuck. That Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
That's because there's literally nothing in that fucking skull of hers. The brain fungus has eaten her entire brain.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry, so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
It could take a little while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That was the wrong person again.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you gotta be worried about impressing them or anything.
I don't know why I got gravelly and weird, but that actually really does hurt my throat.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Everyone's fucking so just like,
nah, I'm not very good.
So humble. Too humble. Buddy, that'd be... I don't know what I want to say about them being too humble, but it's just irking me right now, okay? It's just irking a lot of my feelings and things that... Maybe I'm bad at poems too, because I can't make words that sense much. But anyway, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, great, this is gonna be sweet. Hole in a wall. Hole in a wall. That is an opening. If the next... I'm not looking at it right now. I'm averting my eyes because... My guess is that... The next line is probably not going to be about a 14-inch black penis. But I really wish it were. Like, I really wish it were. Anyway, let's get on to this. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I will never know I wasn't home. I peer in. Don't do that. Don't peer inside. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Yeah. Come shot straight in the eye. She's blind forever. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing this hard at my own fucking joke. How much of a shithead am I swear to God. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in. I can't even see the bottom of this. Why the fuck is my screen... Hold on. The bottom of my screen doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's this thing. Okay. There's a slider. All of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I don't know if a penis can see, but boy... Whew, that wasn't right. Holy shit. I don't know. I lost my everything. I lost everything there. Thoughts, brains, fuck, whatever. So what do you think? I would like to see this in video form. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Although if you want to try it, let's do it, baby. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, you know, bathroom stall, 16-inch black penis. Yeah, pretty good time. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. How did that come about? How did that come about? Yeah, thank you. Sorry, apologies for the pun there. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Oh, fuck, I need a minute, dude. I need a fucking minute. I can't believe I've gotten myself this fucking loopy over just like some stupid innuendo I made up myself, but Jesus Christ. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for you today. Thanks for listening. Woo, Monika. Oh, sorry, I just had to take my shirt off. It's getting hot in here, I don't know why you care about that, but that's all right. Let's go to Yuri now. Let's see. She's going to want to funk us after. Everyone's been like, yeah, your poem's sick. So now Yuri's going to be like, oh, God, yeah. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes like, exceptional. What was that? Did I say out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Why? Anyway. Ooh, he's going to hate me. You like his poem? Why the fuck would he hate you? Who thinks like this? Who? Whom? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. Oh God. Sorry. Taking my shirt off maybe wasn't a good idea. Sweat drops down the butt crack. We're just going full gross today, so you can just... what is wrong with me? Jesus Christ. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. It just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not thinking can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing himself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay, she is motherfucking, mother-flippin', mother... She has mother-flippin' been talking the most smack about how good of a friggin' poetist. I don't know what the... Poeting. Anyway, she has been sitting here going every day like, I know how to write poems. I'm the greatest shit that ever existed. So, I want to see what this gal has written because I am not convinced. 100% not convinced. We'll see.
I'd love to see my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, it's short. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glass bathing? Beneath, oh no, yeah. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. Poetry really ain't my game. Obviously, talking shit over video games, not really my thing either. Pretty bad at it. But, this one was kind of confusing. But also, I suppose that's maybe the way it's meant to be. So, and whatever, Yuri. If the goal was to make people be like, whatever, dog, then yeah, whatever, dog. Anyway.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
I agree. That's awesome that they put that in the game. Honestly, because I could not friggin' read that at all. That's actually really good work, developers. Good work, game developers. That was impressive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I'm dumb. Okay, I'm really dumb. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Willie.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Willie.
I'm gonna keep doing the best for you, Willie. Nice. Me too. Natsuki, who should I show my poem to next? That chair. No? Oh, actually, sorry. I haven't got the fucking hell. I haven't put the cursor on for OBS. So I clicked on a chair just then and you couldn't see it because the cursor's not gonna be in the game catcher, so go me. But anyway, I clicked on the chair, third row, second from the front. So if you wanted to know which chair I clicked on, that's the one there. And now I'm clicking on the back chair, second row from the right. So cool. Hope we cleared that up. I hope you enjoyed that. Natsuke, let's do it, Natsuke.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can't fry. Can try. People can't fry. That would have actually been a really stupid, but yeah, that would have improved it. But that's about it. That is a terrible fucking poem. It's like a 3-year-old wrote it. But anyway, people can't fry. There you go.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I like it in like a sometimes 3-year-olds can be funny kind of way. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, Because everyone in high school think that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. That people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, you're a fucking wordsmith. Look at you, friggin' Tupac, Biggie Smalls. More like McHammer or Vanilla Slice, bitch.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you...
that one was definitely a Yuri voice.
So
fuck it. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's like what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Nice job, Willie. Whew, I agree, Willie. Phew, indeed. I think that's gonna do it for today. We had a bit of a ride with the poems, mate, and the glory hole situation was just another level for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I fucking did, because Jesus Christ. But no. Episode 2 of the Doki Doki. The Doki Doki. The Doki Doki down the hatch. I didn't really know what to say. Thanks for watching is pretty much par for the course every single goddamn time I make an episode of some shit. That's what I say. So that and yeah. Cheers, guys. I appreciate you all coming down, spending this time with me. It's fucking like we're I'm in a hospital and you're bloody coming to visit me in hospital or some shit. I don't know why these outros get so goddamn rambly these days. They used to just be like, oh, thanks guys, appreciate it. But now it's like going to hospital beds and talking stupid shit and rambling like an idiot and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, dumbass rambling aside, I bid you adieu. Not someone of Jewish heritage, but adieu, the French word, I believe. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hopefully I'll be less stupid. I doubt it, though. I'll see you there.